Good afternoon, Professor. Hello, Dr. Kabali.
வணக்கம் சத்யா, வணக்கம் பார்த்தா. ஃபைன் குட். உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் ரிவர்ஸ்ல இருக்கு.
Many of you would be aware a few days ago, the United Nations declared 2023 to be the International Year of Millet. Let us spread awareness on the benefits of millet.
To Tirunelveli, Thuthukudi, Tenkasi and Kanyakumari. So today I have invited professors also. I don't know whether they will be able to join, but I have invited. And I am trying to
from farm to plate, production to consumption, junk to nutrition, scaling to upscaling, incubation to acceleration, local to global. It's all happening here. Farmers, industry, academicians, researchers, policymakers, chefs, nutritionists, consumers and investors, varied stakeholders will partner together to strategize for transforming the global food ecosystem.
Indian Institute of Millets Research is the pioneer institute in evolving the value chain in millets with our business incubator, NutriHub. And also we have expanded the canvas of the startups and the entrepreneurs who today are 400 plus in number. IIMR's vision today is to make millets to be monumental in nature, providing the answers to the lifestyle diseases and their control to their health benefits, which we are documenting today with our partner institutions of NIN and CFTRI and other medical institutions.
Our millets.
artificial intelligence,
India Startup 360, an ecosystem which offers a comprehensive solution to the three key problems faced by startups, namely, mentor, money and market. IS360 is organizing a virtual Startup Expo 2021 from 7th to 9th of May. The attractions of this virtual expo: startups can digitally showcase their capabilities and interact with mentors, investors and buyers. Entrepreneurial Development Program on 7th and 8th by Bhartiya Yuva Shakti Trust and IS360 jointly. Leading public sector banks like SBI, IOB, IDBI, Indian Bank, Bank of Baroda and Bank of Maharashtra have exclusive finance arrangements with Bhartiya Yuva Shakti Trust. Startups can avail of collateral-free loans of up to 25 lakhs. Bhartiya Yuva Shakti Trust provides this facility in 12 clusters across India. Pitch day for growth startups seeking funding from angel investors and venture capitalists on the 9th of May. Finance partners like AH Ventures, Growth Launchers, Letwing Ventures, UK India Startup Corridor and United Business Ventures, Mars Foundation etc. will focus on growth startups looking for equity funding. IS360 will also be launching their ambitious Business Idea Generation Big Meets program on the 9th of May formally. Many ADP cell or incubation centers across India shall be taking part in this mega event and present the pitch desk. The registration can be done using this link. If your invitation cell is willing to jointly organize the event and promote it aggressively, please feel free to contact us.
Agriculture is not profitable since farmers and farmer producer organizations FPOs are concentrating only in production activities and selling their produce at lowest level of agriculture value chain. Rural youth migrate to urban areas in search of employment and live a hectic life for not getting their satisfied level of jobs. SHG women are taking loans from past 20 plus years and they are only concentrating on credit and thrift mode of operations, but their livelihoods are not much improved. Solution for all these problems can be achieved through establishment of mini food processing units and transferring the benefit gained from these value addition services to the farming community. Agriga aims to be an one-stop, unique, holistic, entrepreneurial ecosystem model of integrated training and manufacturing unit, where the trainees comprising of youth, farmers, women, and FPOs will be provided with a platform of rural entrepreneurial opportunities, which is a combination of hands-on training, supplement with required business development mentoring and hand-holding support, thereby helping them equip themselves with all the required skill and knowledge to initiate their own small-scale Agriga business units.
Hi, I'm Parameshwar Babu from First World Accelerator. I was one of the speakers during the launch of School to Business Community, S2B in short, organized by India Startup 360. Let me tell you my experience as a speaker during the event. I was extremely happy to be a part of a panel of speakers from across India. We had over 400 entrepreneurs, innovators, and students listening to our speech. As a serial entrepreneur for more than 20 years and Startup Accelerator for the past 5 years, I shared my story of entrepreneurship, my clients' case studies, and also about my experience as an accelerator with various innovators, startups across the globe during my presentation. The reason why I do this in my speech is simple. I really want to identify great innovators, startups who can win grants and awards with my accelerator's support. During my interaction with various innovators, startups, professors, and scientists during the S2B event, I got some fantastic responses. Thanks to India Startup 360, Mr. Pathasari and his team's great efforts, India Startup 360 has been able to reach out to best startups and innovators from across the world, and I love collaborating with such startup teams. Thank you very much. I invite all of you to join for these variety of events planned by India Startup 360 in the coming months.
But for us,
Yes,
it's almost the same. Ashok sir, good morning, namaskar. How are you? Wonderful.
Wonderful weekend day video I saw, sir. Ashok sir.
Very
Thanks for
good
sharing.
afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the part of the world, and it gives immense pleasure to welcome all of you on this wonderful day. And why not? This is going to be the valedictory session of our 9-day long celebrations of Millet. We wanted to celebrate Deepavali as Millet, and it has been done in a very befitting way, thanks to all the participants and our community members for the wonderful presentations and the job they have carried out all these 9 days. I'm thankful especially to Mr. Satyaraman and Mr. Shankaran for the unconditional support they have extended. And we had a hefty treat of millet, right from main course to snacks, Italian, Chinese, and whatnot. All sort of varieties we had, and of course, any feast is incomplete without a dessert. So we intend to carry out today's closing ceremony with a dessert. And when it comes to the question of desserts, but natural ice cream is the fittest dessert that anyone can think of. But we have our beloved Dr. C.K. Ashok Kumar, who is a staunch practitioner of veganism, and coincidentally, yesterday was the International Year of Vegan. So I would request him to start the proceedings with a few words about the vegan movement, and then we'll have a presentation from Dr. Rajeshwari of Avinash Lingam University from Coimbatore on their vegan ice creams. And then consequently, Mr. Shankaran and his team, they also have got made some formulation for the ice creams. Of course, that is done with milk, but they claim that it can be done with millet milk as well. So, without spending much time, I now call upon Dr. C.K. Ashok Kumar, who is the founder of First World Community. They are, in fact, our ecosystem partners. We had a wonderful event in Agritech Expo in the month of August, and he also is coincidentally the co-founder of Sachet Revolution in India. That is way back in 80s. Their father found this first ever shampoo packet in sachet, and that led to a biggest revolution in the FMCG market, and which took the, of course, the so-called luxurious shampoo to the common man. So I would also like to seek his advice on how millet can be taken to the common man, as we have quite a huge variety of products over here. Over to you, Dr. Ashok.
Vanakkam. I thank you, Dr. Partha, for the wonderful session efforts you have made for the millet session itself for about 10-day marathon. Even to host one-day program, we have to move heaven and earth and to bring in participants. It's a great thing. But you have tirelessly, you have been going about this as a tavam. They call it as a meditation. You have been doing this service to the humanity, and I think very few can be a parallel to your efforts. So I appreciate the concept of millet being the food for the future. It has been rightly branded as the Nutri cereal, and 2023 is going to be the year of Nutri cereals. And it is we have been taught to take more of rice and the wheat, and but we have ignored the treasure, the millets, which was earlier considered as a poor man's diet. Now it is growing, gaining momentum, and rightly so. You have brought in a 10-day, the whole gamut of millets. I think now, if anybody wants to know millet, they should come to you. You have encompassed the whole millet in various dimensions to the public. I think
the millet ice cream, what you are planning to do is a wonderful idea. And it will be exciting to know. And also so much of value-added products. Satyanarayanan has been an ardent exponent on varieties of millets and the value-added products what he has given. So I have seen so many people from various fields have joined together to celebrate the millet Mela today. So I feel there's and incidentally, Partha asked me to talk about the veganism. Yesterday was the World Vegan Day. It is nothing but our saints and sages of India has practiced. Vegetarianism, it has been coined by taking the last word of vegetarian. So vegan. So vegan is about 77 years old, started by Donald Watson. And he said there should not be any animal source to the food what we eat. So if imagine a situation where there is no mankind in the planet Earth, there is only animal kingdom and plant kingdom, it will go on. If you take away the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom, man cannot survive. So man has been consistently destroying the fauna and flora and the animals. 80 billion lives are killed every year for the greedy nature of the human being. So the need is not living for the need, he is living by the greed. So that's why the veganism have come into to say the human body is structured for a plant-based nutrition and not for killing the animals. So don't make your stomach as a graveyard of dead animals, or your body is like a temple. So worship the gift of the God for you. So this has been the philosophy of the vegans. Vegetarianism is a food habit. Veganism is a lifestyle. So what our saints and sages have been practiced, the new world, the Western world has embraced the vegan concept. And Donald Watson, I would see him as a modern Vallalar. So this is what the veganism is all about. And slowly it is gaining momentum. And in this COVID times, being a vegan enhances your immune power. And definitely, once you are a vegan, with combined with the power of yoga, I'm telling you, you don't need a vaccine. You can 100%. The vaccine is already inbuilt in you.
I've seen you.
And this is what the power of vegans. Yesterday we had a wonderful session by Dr. Neil Bernard, who was the president of the PCRM, that is the Physician Council for Responsible Medicine. So they have done a lot of clinical trials and research on the vegan diet, and finally presented to the world that it is the best diet available to the mankind for fighting any disease. So prevention of disease is the major vision of PCRM. I think they have very rigid standards. I requested him that such an organization should be a gift to India, because
Maybe he's also going to.
there is
Yeah,
not
yeah,
much of, I'm sorry to say, the ethical practice and value of the medical noble profession is lost nowadays. And that's why we need an organization like PCRM. And Millet will very well fit into the vegan network or the vegan world. So I think Millet will, or the Nutri cereal will be a double delight, and it will very well fit into the vegan philosophy. And I'm sure, being a president of the Asia Pacific Vegan Union, I can take millets to the global community at large. I thank Partha for the wonderful efforts he has taken, and I'm sure Millet will be rocking in the years to come. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm glad to launch, being a part of this event, and launch the vegan ice cream as requested by Partha. Hello? Hello, is it audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are, of course, audible. And I am just happy to announce that two more guests have just joined. Dr. Dayakar Rao of IIMR Hyderabad and Dr. P. Shekhar. Of course, both of them are, of course, familiar to Dr. C.K. Ashok Kumar. Okay, but
Dayakar Rao put a wonderful session on the Millet Convention recently conducted in Hyderabad. Amazing work, Dr. Dayakar.
So, without spending much time, I just would like to call Dr. Rajeshwari of Avinashilingam University from Coimbatore and start their presentation. We have 2-3 small presentations of these ice creams, and also we are joined by one chef from Chennai. She is good at making millet vadas, and of course she has made some halwa also. So we wanted to ensure that okay, now our people are treated with some good dessert on the concluding day. So Dr. Rajeshwari, you can start your presentation on the ice creams. You would like me to play the video, or you can play it? Are you there, Dr. Rajeshwari? I think she has just missed away. She has joined. So what about Shankaran and
Hello,
team?
sir.
Yeah, you are there, madam?
Sir,
Yeah, we can hear you, Dr.
good
Rajeshwari.
evening, sir.
Yeah, we can
Good
hear
evening
you.
to the Elected Forum, sir.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thank Dr. Partha sir for giving us this wonderful opportunity. I'm Dr. Pa Rajeshwari, Associate Professor in the Department of Food Science and Nutrition. And we are mostly into the academic work. And our PG scholars, MSc students, do their dissertation in various aspects related to food, sir. So as outcome of our research work, we have just formulated a vegan ice cream, which I'll be presenting to you now. Parthasari sir, can you share the video, please?
I'll share. Till such time, maybe you can explain how the milk was extracted from millet. That process is not included in the video.
This product we are planning to patent. So let me just highlight about the health concerns and health benefits of millets and the value-added products which
that everybody knows, but still okay. I'll share your video first. Maybe we can go ahead with the rest of the things later. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yeah, very well.
Product name Ragi ice cream.
The concept behind ragi ice cream is to develop product using millet milk, which is a good replacer of animal milk. This product is lactose and gluten free, making it an excellent choice for people who have lactose intolerance. In India, finger millet is commonly called as ragi. It is an annual herbaceous plant widely grown as a cereal crop. It is considered as one of the most nutritious millet, rich in calcium, iron, protein, fiber, and other minerals. It has low fat content and contains mainly of unsaturated fatty acids. It has many health benefits, which includes maintaining weight and bone health, lowering blood cholesterol, and preventing anemia. It also helps to control diabetes because of lower glycemic response. It also contains amino acids, which are essential for
stagnant in
normal
one
functioning
screen.
of body and
Come
repairing
again?
body tissues. Research points out
It is
that ragi
stagnant in
has
one
high
screen. It is not
bioavailability
playing.
of iron, which is
It's
8
not
times
playing, is
higher
it?
than cow's milk.
No, no.
Along with
It is just
millet milk,
the
the product
main
also
screen.
contains
We are
palm
seeing the
kernel,
index.
which has rich
Millet
sources
ice cream.
iron, magnesium, and calcium. When compared to commercially available ice cream, the millet milk ice cream is highly nutritious with rich.
Just 1 second.
Product name Ragi ice cream. The concept
Yeah.
behind ragi ice cream is to develop product using millet milk, which is a good replacer of animal milk. This product is lactose and gluten free, making it an excellent choice for people who have lactose intolerance.
No, it is
In
something
India,
else, I
finger
think.
millet is
I can't
commonly called
prove.
as ragi. It is an annual herbaceous plant widely grown as a cereal crop. It is considered as one of the most nutritious millet, rich in calcium, iron, protein, fiber, and other minerals.
What
It
about
has
now?
low fat content and contains
No,
mainly
we
of
are not. We are
unsaturated
only able to
fatty
see the
acids.
index.
It has many health benefits,
That too
which
has one
includes
small
maintaining
screen.
weight
I'm
and
not
bone health,
taking the whole screen.
lowering blood cholesterol, and
Yeah, now it
preventing
is full screen
anemia.
is coming.
It also helps to control diabetes
Yeah, yeah.
because of
Now
lower
you should
glycemic
press the
response.
video
It
portion.
also
Now the
contains
index
amino
has come
acids,
as a
which
whole
are
screen.
essential for normal functioning of body and repairing body tissues. Research
Is it
points
okay
out
now?
that the concept behind
No, only
ragi
the
ice
screen
cream
is
is to
seen. No,
develop
no video.
product using
Oh my
millet
god.
We
milk,
can only
which
see
is
the
a good
index.
replacer of animal milk. This product is lactose and
We
gluten
can
free,
see that millet
making
ice
it an
cream as the
excellent choice for
topic in which
people
you
who
have
have
pressed the
lactose intolerance. In India,
link.
finger millet
One
is commonly
second.
called as ragi. It is an annual herbaceous plant widely grown as a cereal crop. It is considered as one of the most nutritious millet, rich in calcium, iron, protein, fiber, and
Is it
other
okay now?
minerals. It has low fat
No, now we are
content
able to
and
see the whole
contains
screen.
ragi ice
Nothing,
cream.
no
The concept
presentation.
behind ragi ice cream is to develop product using millet milk, which is a good replacer of animal milk. This product is lactose and gluten free, making it an excellent choice for people who have lactose intolerance.
What
In
about
India,
now?
finger millet is commonly called as
No,
ragi.
nothing.
It
It
is
is
an
just same
annual
full screen
herbaceous
Oh
screen.
plant
my god.
widely grown as a cereal crop. It is considered as one
Even
of the
that particular
most
index has gone.
nutritious millet.
It has not gone to the. I think you have to go to the present now and then.
That I'm doing it. Let me see. Some problem is there. The other option you may not be able to listen to it. That is the problem now.
Yeah, now the full screen has come.
Let me see. Now the video will be available, but not the audio.
Doesn't matter. Let us something.
Product name
Sir,
Yeah.
excuse
ragi
me.
ice
Shall I
cream.
try,
The
sir?
concept behind ragi ice
Yeah,
cream
now
is
it
to
has come, madam.
develop product
Okay.
using
Now we can
millet
see.
milk, which
Okay,
is a
sir.
good replacer of
I think
animal
all can
milk.
see.
This product is lactose and gluten free, making it an excellent
Yeah, we
choice for
can see, sir.
people who have
Yes, we
lactose
can see.
intolerance. In
Can see the
India,
video.
finger millet is commonly
Same
called
thing
as
here,
ragi.
again.
It is an annual herbaceous
But
plant
now the
widely grown
audio
as
may
a
not
cereal
come.
crop.
That is the
It
only
is
problem.
considered as one of the most nutritious millet, rich in
No, I think
calcium,
she
iron,
can explain.
protein, fiber,
You
Like,
can
and other
explain, madam.
minerals. It has low fat content and
You
contains
can
mainly of
start from the
unsaturated
process,
fatty
not
acids.
from the
It
value
has
and other
many health
things.
benefits, which includes maintaining weight and bone health, lowering blood cholesterol, and preventing anemia.
Sir,
It
shall I
also
share the
helps to
screen,
control
sir?
Please
diabetes
try it
because of
yourself, no
lower
problem.
glycemic response. It
Just a
also
minute, no?
contains amino acids, which are essential for normal
then you have to
functioning
quit.
of body.
Yeah, yeah. You are able to do it, madam?
Here we are seeing the whole normal.
She's
Just 2 minutes, sir. I'm trying.
Okay.
Mr. Shankaran, I think it's better let your people also keep it ready. The next process.
We are ready.
Because Dr. Dayakar Rao has to leave for the next meeting.
Yeah. We are ready. Otherwise, we will start, sir. If ma'am is going to take a little bit of time, I can join. I can do that.
I think you can do it. She has just left. Maybe she'll join from some other system. You can do it, and then we'll start with her next.
Yeah, we will start, sir. We'll start. Good evening, everyone. I'm Shankaran. My young Turks, my young teammates are making an effort to consciously get into at least 2 new products every month. And last month, after speaking to Mr. Parthasarathi, we have. I think I'm audible.
You're audible.
Your screen came and went.
Oh,
Yes.
ma'am's screen, I think, Rajeshwari, no, yours, I think, yours came. Yeah. So every month we have been doing some at least 2 new product developments, of which the last month we have chosen millets. Ever since the millet conference, we have been working on millets very strongly now for development. And I think probably we will get on to about at least 10 products before March 31st. I wanted to launch them in Europe, some of the products in Europe as a trial for the trial and other things. By the time I will do the profiling and other things, the 2 people who are key towards is Beulah Christie and Naveen. Both are Praveen have been working very much on this development. They will take you through the process of the development. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Praveen, please explain.
Yeah, good. We have used palm sugar and finger millet. And generally, there will be like 40% of sugar in normal ice creams. But in palm sugar, we have used only 10% of the sugar content. And
What is the name of the final product being done?
Now we have just kept specialty millet ice cream.
What is it?
Specialty millet ice cream.
Ice cream. Okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah, specialty millet ice cream.
First, we have roasted the millet and then grinded it because to take the pungency out of it. And then we have to boil the milk, and this is just a lab scale. When we go to industrial level, we will add CMC and gelatin also for emulsifier, to not to stop separate the fat from the milk when it's homogenized. And here we add palm sugar and then stir it. And then butter. And butter we are adding 20 grams of it. And then this is the millet powder. This is finger millet powder that we took. And we took finger millet because it has less fat content. It has only 1.7% for 100 grams serving. And it has high content of proteins, and it also has antioxidant values. And then just mix till it simmer. And for homogenization, we use a mixer for basic homogenization. And then we deep freeze it. That's it. And also we have a sample, sir. So this is our sample, sir. One second. So, sir, can you all see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Hey, we are able to see.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is our sample. Sir, it turned out to be good, and the taste and the profile texture is also too good, sir.
At present, since these children have not done it with the continuous freezer, after the homogenization, which is basically an open cooking right now, whatever they have done, I have asked them to look into more critical areas like, the kind of pathogens and other things. Apart from that, I am also looking at a very serious combination of going in for vegan. I think Preeti should be able to help them out in the next 1 week to, evaluate this and take it to a vegan product also, because with the millet, it's all that more useful. When we are using coconut milk, probably we will get a better result than what we have got it with this milk, normal milk. But the ice cream's texture has been superb. I mean, I've been a connoisseur of ice cream for a very long time. I've lived in Denmark, you can understand. So what happens is that the texture is very, very good, but I want the freezing and other things to be very, very consistent so that when the customer eats it, he should not find any difference between this ice cream to any other ice cream. Perhaps get a 40%, 30% more value than the normal ice cream that he eats from the streets. That's my idea of doing it. And these children have also developed a lot of millet bars right now for the markets now. We have just launched it in Hyderabad for Diwali. It has gone there. The consignment has just reached there. Through Millet Bank, we are doing this product development. We have done two types of bars. One we have done multi-millet, and one we have done the normal millet bar. Single millet, barnyard millet we are doing. So all of them, we are very, very conscious of the fact these products have to go as natural as possible. So I have told them to look into the critical areas and perhaps develop. With all your blessings, I think these children should move forward in life.
Is it a brown chocolate or only a bar?
Yeah, brown chocolate, sir. Dark chocolate. We are using dark chocolate, sir.
Okay.
Dark chocolate, sir. And this chocolate, actually, Preeti only brought a vegan one from Canada. So we tried using this because I wanted it to be first looked at, how safely we can use this without any product. So next week, I think hopefully we should be having our vegan millet ice cream ready with us.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You can see the presentation. On behalf of them, I think I'll go through the presentation. I think the presentation can be launched. If you are looking at it, sir, if you are looking at a 5-liter ice cream milk, then a palm sugar, and then a finger millet and butter. Butter, again, vegan butter, we are going ahead. We have already got Ashok sir knows that we already have a vegan ice cream with us. So we have already got an vegan ice cream, which we are doing. The plant and machinery, generally, I have gone ahead with the mixing tank, aging and the storing vat, pasteurizer, homogenizer, plate heat exchangers, nuts and fruit mixer. This is something which I am very, very seriously contemplating, because if we have to value add millet, I think nuts and fruits mixers will play a very, very crucial role when it comes to ice cream. Because you can't have a very dull ice cream, because the ice cream is all about moods. So I would like to bring in a little bit of nuts and fruit mix, which can play a very good role. And continuous freezer is going to make all that more smoothened. And then we have the packaging machines and the hardening and frozen chambers. We have one unit in Delhi at Chini where we are doing this vegan ice cream. So probably this unit, I might do it at Tirupur, sir. Very shortly, we are contemplating an idea of getting it into Tirupur. Wherever, here you don't require milk. So I don't need to, I can go into an area where there is a milk deficit is there. So I don't have a milk deficit is there. I can go there and start manufacturing this. Yeah. And the basic HACCP, GMP, CIP and TQM, I have asked them to follow to start with. Basically to look at the ice cream manufacturing and look at the sugar-free ice cream market. I have only taken one segment into it. The sugar-free ice cream market is to reach about 7.35 billion globally by 2030 at 9.6% CAGR. See, this is something which is giving us a lot of hope with regard to this. There are not many players. When I have done a competition landscape also, there are not many players. If you look at it, Amul is making 1 or 2 flavors. I think 2 flavors, if I'm not wrong. Mother Dairy, again, 1 or 2 flavors. Baskin Robbins is having 6 international flavors, but not even 1 is available in India. Natural ice cream is having 4 flavors, out of which 2 are with fruits. Rebel is having about 18 flavors, which is widely available across the globe, across Europe particularly. There are about other international players are available. But I tell you something very interestingly. In India, probably the southern part and the western part of the market, Amul dominates. So southern part of the market, none of the ice cream manufacturers have touched this at all. I think this is where I foresee a lot of interest into it. I think hopefully with all your support and blessings only, we should go forward on this issue. Yeah. And the futuristic opportunities for millet-based ice cream, I am looking at this. There is a shift on as consumer preference now, as you can see on millet. Combination of millet and natural sugars, ideally suitable for people of all ages. This is something which is going to play a very significant role when it comes to all ages. Use of millets in ice cream. Yeah, use of millets in ice cream and value-added products is a national treasure in enhancing and ensuring healthy lifestyles. Addition of natural fruit chunks to millet ice cream is a mouth-watering recipe, which we have tried, and we are coming out with something with fruit chunks, and offers tremendous scope even at cottage industry. This is going to be, sir, Ashok sir can take note of it. Offers tremendous scope even at cottage industry levels. Shall improve and all the rural livelihood and employment together. Because there is a lot of people who can do it. For example, with Parthi Pal, we did it with cotton seed extract. We have done ice cream. And those ice creams have turned out to be very, very good. But the question is that when we try to market it, we should not market one ice cream alone like cotton seed extract ice cream. When I go with the combination of 4 or 5, healthy, benefit-oriented ice creams, then it works. So I hope that is what we are trying to do. Definitely. That's what we will do. I think the youngsters will take it. If you have any discussion and queries, you can always ask.
Sir, discussions and queries maybe post the address of Dr. Dayakar. We can have it. Because I understand he has to leave in another 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So without much time, I would like to call upon Dr. Dayakar Rao, then consequently Dr. Shekhar. Please over to you, Dr. Dayakar Rao.
Good evening, sir. Namaste, sir.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, madam, we'll have it. Please hold on for a while.
Okay.
We'll have a presentation. Please hold for a time.
So once again, thanking the organizers for giving me this opportunity to just say a few words. So this is, this sort of exercise, especially bringing people together, is a timely, in fact, a timely intervention that would take us forward. In fact, at the outset, I'm very glad that being a part of this platform with all the eminent personalities. Thank you, Parthasarathi, and nice to meet you on a virtual platform, Shekharji. And once again, meeting you, Ashok Kumarji and Shankar Ramurthy.
Shankar, yes. And there are a lot of your students are there.
And my own startup companies are there. Pragnan and others.
Count all of us as your students, don't worry, sir.
So congratulations, Shankaran, for that ice cream. You have literally made us to eat the ice cream.
Exactly, sir. It is actually mouth-watering. I'm not able to control myself.
You could communicate as though that we have, you have taken us almost touching our gastronomical. So
thank you.
Fine, but I think some sort of a fine-tuning is needed.
Absolutely, sir.
Millet Bank is working with us also. So for even Nutri-Hub, Nutri-Bar can also be a little more planned in a more scientific way with a good building, and so that for upscaling is very big challenge that we will be able to take up. I am sure that.
Thank you.
But this particular millet value chain expo is one thing that I am very happy that it should be. In fact, you have taken up to that scale where Partha Garu, that in fact bringing on a daily basis different diversity of the topics, that range of topics, especially bringing on a virtual platform, meeting various needs of the stakeholders, has been acknowledged and also praised work. So I'm sure that these sort of efforts need to be more and more repeated, and that way our reach may increase, because you are doing a wonderful job of connecting stakeholders. It's very important. One of the major problem with millets is that the production and consumption markets are disconnected. So bringing them together on a common platform and enabling them an ecosystem that can help them, bringing IMR also onto the board so that it can drive the efforts in a very positive direction. And our aim has been that export oriented products, so that we are not just as yoga. Our Honorable Prime Minister has taken to the world. Now the next big thing is definitely millets, which is domestic and traditional to our culture, and then that needs real good effort to take it forward. But Prime Minister has evinced his support in a very big way, addressing various issues. Not only that, but because of the International Year of Millets, taking millets as a global commodity is a very big challenge. So I'm sure that with a Prime Minister of that stature wants to take the lead, knowing the gaps that are there, knowing some sorts of the areas where we need to. He took so we need to strengthen him with all our efforts, because 2023 January is going to be the launch event, and before that we have a run up to 2023. Now we know that it is here and there millets. It was nowhere. Now it is here and there. Now we need to take it to everywhere. So these are the three stages. So it is not just one prime minister can take this thing. So he's calling up, giving a clarion call, saying that you all join this great movement. You would be surprised that 20 ministries have been roped in for this International Year of Millets. Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Tourism, Ministry of, already some MOFPI, Department of Agriculture, then Rural Development, Tribal Affairs, Tourism, so whatnot. 20 ministries have been roped in. So that means there is a policy, a resolve in this regard to the international community. So connecting to that, this as a run-up, so we need to conduct many such expos where trying to bring, especially people, those who are, I see on this platform, people are primarily looking forward for an export-oriented products. So very important, which we need aspects which we need to know, that there is one thing, the shelf life is one aspect, branding is one side of it, but when you talk about an international product, shelf life is one important aspect. Now the government of India has in fact announced 7 task force. One of the task force is on shelf life enhancement of millets. APIDA, where I know that the inaugural session, Dr. Angamuthu, chairman of APIDA, was supposed to come. He came, in fact, and has to leave because of some other thing. So it means they want to be everywhere where millets are there. So for APIDA, there are many attractive products, but their focus is on millets. So let us take this with our collective wisdom. We will be able to take things forward. There are gaps that which we will be able to overcome, and then we'll be able to. So, Parthasari, you will have to make this platform much wider.
It is definitely getting wider because of your support.
So we will be there continually with you. So let's move forward, and all our startups. The rate of growth of CAGR is double digit because in past 5 years we find about 500 startups have come up. 100 startups on an average. I don't need to tell. Ashok Kumar will be able to tell that recently we organized a mega convention. He will be able to do. Now I'm just awaiting for Shekhar ji and others, even Partha also, to just to take a risk and come in before the third wave comes to Hyderabad. We'll promise you a good time. So because seeing is believing, and that is what we always feel. And once you see that, you can also advise us how we can really bring in value further to this particular movement. In fact, it's going to be a millet revolution. So with these things, Kabali, welcome once again. So I could not
Okay.
connect you every time. We are missing on phone. You call me, I will not be there. I call you, you are not there. So, but anyway, your smile is back on the platform.
Thank you.
Let's move forward. I think I don't want to take much time. I have one more US call.
I have one
After
small
this.
suggestion or question to ask. Unfortunately, that Avinash Lingam presentation could not be seen in full. But I want to ask one little question. Since it is a patented millet milk they have developed and they are developing a product, how they can connect to IIMR and collaborate for further assistance? On their behalf, I am putting that question.
Sir, it's not in today's context. It's not just one product that is important. One is that now, if you are going through the channel of patent and all those things, the commercialization, there is no time because patent, though you register and put those things, and it takes a long journey. So that's the reason Indian Institute of Millet Research has taken a conscious decision of commercialization of all the technologies that are developed by us, not on a patenting level. Definitely we'll give on a licensing base, but if somebody is willing that we are able to handhold them and put those things, there is no time absolutely for us to go through that particular commodities where they have plenty of products in the market, they have time to wait and all this. For us, it is, I think, on a war footing base, fast tracking things is very important. Taking to the market, go to the market, make these things available, the nutritious products to the consumers. That's very important, and give awareness to them and provide them at an affordable price. In India, at the Indian prices, at in USA in dollar prices, you can make your own strategy, but then ultimately the consumer must be benefited by this goodness of millets. I think with these few words, I would like to conclude.
Thank you.
I'm more delighted to see you all big people on this, and I take leave. And if Partha allows me so.
You can wait for another couple of minutes. Let Dr. Shekhar finish his proceedings. He has got some interesting observations and statistics to talk about safe governance with the millet. So over to you, Dr. Shekhar, without much time.
Thank you. I'll keep myself within 5 minutes to 8 minutes. So let us see the way it will be. So, which portion to be for clean? Sure. You can see the screen, by chance? Still. Or you can present.
So again, the same problem will happen. I felt it a little while ago.
Okay.
You got to close this window and go to the screen, desktop or wherever it is, and have to present, sir. Your screen is on.
See,
it's a mirror image.
Different places you have to do in different style. That's the big one.
At times it happens because every day he appears at least in 7-8 shows.
So here, which is the screen? I kept it on. Presenting it has come, but wait. I'll stop and I'll restart. I think.
I think I got it. No problem. Is the screen?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
visible?
that's very good. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, please.
Yeah, let us do it very fast. This is the first screen. First screen is, of course, the today's topic, which has already started, boosting the millet value chain by bringing all stakeholders on a single platform. That is Partha's idea in terms of getting all the people in all the places to understand what is this millet and what is it going on and how to make it really successful from employment, from user, and from the health point of view in whatever sequence which he feels is good. Now, as you know, India as a country, we should all know, because many facts and figures of India are generally may not be known to the Indians themselves, because we are, whatever I proudly say, that we are 206 countries put together. Okay. And we are also having enough land, enough water, but all in wrong places. So always there is a want of these things. So I'll not go into detail. Next screen, please. Now, talking of millet, as you know, by the definition of millet, it is what they call as a highly variable, small seeded grass. That is what is the definition of millet as per technical specification. And it is something where, it has begun as per record more than 7,000 years ago. But on terms of actual turnover, today it is only something like $10 billion is a world over turnover, which means there's a long way to go. Next screen, please. Yeah, you can keep on moving the screen because I don't want to waste too much time. So the production is in various states. Selected states are high. Maharashtra and a few others are high. And other states are coming up. As was shown, this is going because it has got a high nutritious value. And millet is also more prominent in India, in Asia and Africa, but not so much in advanced countries. So, which again means the market is vibrant for that because of its dietary conditions and healthy food. And it is also very simple to, so-called whatever we see in conventional term, manufacture. So, millets have got a huge advantage in terms of processing, as we can see from milk production to ice creams to, you have right from pav bhaji to anything can be done by using millets. And it is cheaper and healthier, which is what everybody wants. That means even in advanced countries, people who do we can see even millet idlis are being done. So it is something which is very good from the angle of. I look at everything from a national development point of view. I'm only seeing from what all things can go to national development, which includes, in terms of our economic upliftment. I also look at happiness index as a very major activity for our people, and also from the point of high level of employment and high level of GDP. So that there should be a lot of economic development, there has to be technological development, and people should be happy. By giving various employment, that way somebody wanted patent. And he rightly said that, don't waste your time in patent. Patent, let it go parallelly, but because of that, don't stop doing your work. Because maybe your own product lifespan is only 6 months and patenting will take 2 years. So why are we wasting time? So not that one should not do patent, but one should keep going because your market is around you and that you should take care. And each and every item will come with a lifespan. So let us not spend too much time in, finding. We should keep on like the other presentation which somebody gave. Where, he was talking of almost 2 to 3 per week. That's the way we should think. We should think of various products, various levels, and knowing well with around a small geography, our products will sell. And then something may go global. Those things you select it out. Others, when it goes, by the time something goes, go to the next one. That is the way millet type of product should go. Let us not waste our time in too much of R&D. Something which is good, get it certified by a good agency to know that, health-wise, it is really good, doesn't give rise to any side effects. Millet is not going to give side effects, I know, but still it is better to have certification in place because something happens due to some other thing, somebody should not blame you. It is easiest to blame somebody. Somebody may have got some because of overeating, and they'll say, "Oh, because of millet, my health got spoiled." That should not happen. Please take precaution. And way forward is yes, like he announced, and also it is there on record. The 2023 is going to be starting as year of millet because of India's production. UN has agreed to that. Like yoga, this is also going to be another wave. By the time India itself should have more than $10 billion rather than the world having $10 billion, then people like J.K. Rao and all can have a huge number of startups and all. Now, secure governance is the one which I concentrate on in various things. This is for self-sustained growth of economy with happiness index. That means, we create a lot of hubs. The moment you have a millet, either a shop or a agriculture center, the place value goes up. Take advantage of the value and then get the basic value to be almost, in crudely speaking, free. Okay, which again means the value creates more valuation. Valuation creates more value. That is what we should do. So that we because these are all not going to give you money immediately because of the amount of R&D you have to do, the lifespan you have to do. You will find that after a few days there are 100 companies which are drawn because they got millet. Don't let that happen. Put a scientific value to it. This is what is the way the finances work, and this is what the way in which things can go forward. I think that's almost the of course next day. Yeah, much of whatever I'm saying, I quantified and put almost 120 books on various topics of national growth that include smart cities and blue economy and agriculture and so on. Agriculture was inaugurated by Dr. Ashok in one of Parsarthi's program, my updated book on agriculture. And tourism, like he said, 20 ministers, almost all the 20 ministers will have one book from me, which all will take care, because we are integrating various things. One of the book is on overseas Indians. Tie up with overseas Indians. Whatever you're doing, there are 32 million overseas Indians. Use them as your salesman. They're all looking for something good to be done for India, something good to come from India. So with that, let me thank Parsarthi and see that, I hope I have kept my 5-minute time limit, 5 to 8 minutes, and let things go forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Shekhar, for the fast forward presentation, and thank you very much for that. I still request you to stay a while, and then one more formality left over there. Maybe we have a small presentation about the concluding session and about what exactly there in pipeline for our millet products, because we have quite many partners who are joined, and then they are expecting so many things out of us. So what exactly we would like to do, that we would like to share, and then show it.
Dr. Partha?
Yeah, 1 second. I have not shared my screen yet. I know that.
Dr. Partha?
Yes, sir.
And Dr. Nirmala Kumari of Tiruvannamalai.
Okay. I just saw. I know. I just saw.
Okay.
I'll just take a couple of minutes. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Good evening to everybody. Sorry, I couldn't make much contribution towards this 10 days program. But anyhow, then and there I have noticed and I watched the program. And I really thank Dr. Kabali Subramanian for inviting me to this one. So thank you so much, sir. But sorry, due to some already I'm engaged with some other work, I'm not able to give much. But in concise, I can tell you, small millets, especially this finger millet, little millet, and banyan millet, kodo millet, proso millet, all are doing good with human health. And so many times we are missing the value of the fodder. So I thought of making the fodder also. It is also having many value-added products. Nowadays, fodder is also marketed as a pellets likewise. So whenever we are talking about, we can talk about fodder value also, so that it has also good marketing throughout the not only towards our country as well as in the worldwide also. There is a good demand for that one. So we can think of with the fodder value. And the main caution about the millets, if we are again and again doing polishing just like a paddy, I want to give as a caution. So we will be losing the most of the nutrients. So most of the nutrients are in the bran or outside layer of the grain. So we have to take much care on the polishing activity, and we have to take the whole of the rice. So that will be very much good for the health, and we have to think of that one. At Tamil Nadu, there are so many inquiries, and every day 2 or 3 people are coming and to have interest to make startups, new startups. So I think that can be grouped together, and they can also be given a good platform to start a new startups. And we are also doing our best to encourage them. And at the agricultural side, and starting from the seed and to the value addition and marketing, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University is providing a lot for the people and the stakeholders, all the stakeholders. And we are having the incubation center also. And those who are interested to start a new startups, they can contact us, and we are ready to help them to make a wide variety of value-added product. And we are having a separate college for value addition, and as well as what are the things can be done, starting from normal snacks to the extruded products, and as well as the simulated rice from the small millets. So everything is available. Only thing we need to give a push up for the startup people, and we are ready to help. And if there is any other queries or any clarification, we are ready to help at any time. So I wish all the success for all the new startups and the activities to be in the future. What are the activities to be there, especially with regard to 2023, the International Year of Small Millets, and we are well prepared to welcome the 2023. So I think with this, I wish all the success for all the new startups. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Nirmala Kumari. In fact, if you
Thank you,
remember, Sunday, I request you to be the part of that export meet, but somehow you didn't find time. So anyway,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
to Dr. Kamali, he ensured that you are here today. Thanks either way. Thank you very much for your valuable time.
Thank you, sir.
So I would like to share that small video and request Dr. Shekhar consequently to declare the. Is my screen visible to you?
Yeah.
So that is a small presentation about the proposed millet value chain mart that myself and Mr. Satya Raman are planning to come out. Of course, with the help of all the startups who had participated in the event, and to provide them a unified platform which can help you to not only market their produce and also get the other producers white labeling their product and their brand name and sell it across the country, and also to get an international market through our platform. That is going to be the effort. So I request, of course, Dr. Dayakar Rao has just left, and I request Dr. C.K. Ashok Kumar and Dr. P. Shekhar to formally announce the startup of this particular movement, and we positively intend to come out with the back end is almost ready and it is already operational. 700 plus product are being customers already are there on board, and more than 60 products are being sold across country. Unlike people like Amazon, we don't serve only in selective pin codes or whatever it is. We ensure that the product is served all through the nooks and corners of India. So all the participants of this particular expo can happily join without any commercials or any joining fee to onboard the platform and get benefited. So may I do request Dr. Shekhar and Ashok sir to formally launch the movement and then bless us. Thank you.
Thank you. We are very, very glad. It only complements on small the initiative which I have taken recently. That is to make India the food factory for the world. That is the word which I have coined, which is to ensure that we are doing so much. We got the largest number of food varieties. Why should we be lagging behind? And people love our food. If you go to any of the Indian restaurants anywhere in the world, you will find the restaurant is always full of the local people, may not be Indians alone. So your initiative will have a long way to go. Will also, because this field is somewhere in the nascent stage. This is not in the mature stage like many others. Because whole world production of millet is only $10 billion, means we can understand that there's a long way to go. There are one or two more zeros to be added. In that, I'm sure we will have, and you have help from Dr. Ashok Kumar, who is a doyen of anything in agriculture. And I'm sure he will have a lot more things to say than me in this field. Dr. Ashok Kumar. We can't hear you.
You need to unmute, sir. We need to unmute.
Yeah, it's a wonderful initiative, Partha. The millet, bringing millet to the world. You have showcased, though it is a small event, you have brought in all the luminaries and the knowledge part of millet, and they all contributed in some way or other. And millet ice cream is an exciting product. It will definitely capture the attention of the world. And added to that, vegan millet ice cream is a double delight. I would say the right place will be to go to the World Expo happening in Dubai. It should be the place where it should be launched. I think you will instantly get the global market. So I think so many things have been talked about on millet. The way forward is that, and you have brought in so many people, and also for the startups, it is a very, very encouraging platform to have a lot of value-added products. And my best wishes for all the stakeholders and also the startups, and the brilliant effort taken by you and all the people who have come here. Thank you very much and wishing all the best.
Thank you, sir. We have two more small presentations. Of course, Dr. Rajeshwari is yet to present, and also we have some snacks to be served to all of you. So, if time permits, you can stay and then enjoy both the presentations. So, Dr. Rajeshwari, can you just do the formalities if you are available?
So just a minute, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, I'm just playing the video, sir.
Yeah, we can see it, no problem.
Sir, after displayed, I'll just tell a few words about our product, sir.
No problem. Please go ahead.
Actually, we have developed this from ragi. Our uniqueness is that we have not included any sort of other forms of milk. It is only made out of ragi, sir. So we have taken finger millet, ragi. To enhance the nutritional quality of the finger millet, we have just soaked it and germinated the ragi. Germinated it for 12 hours. Then we have grinded it, taken ragi milk, which is more nutritious, and restricting the inclusion of cow's milk is the uniqueness of the product. So we have added palm jaggery. Then we have mixed the ragi milk along with palm jaggery and we have just formulated it into the process of ice cream making. This is at home scale level, and we are planning to commercialize the product, sir. And we are looking forward for some funding support to commercialize the product. The products came out well, even with Proso millet and other two millets. We have tried out the ice cream, and all the products were very well accepted. We have conducted sensory evaluation analysis also. Even the microbial analysis also we have done. For 30 days, the product was very safe without any microbial and fungal growth. So when making it more commercialized, we can just come out with very good quality products, sir. As the world is into veganism, we have also formulated vegan egg out of pulses, and that product also we are planning to commercialize. The taste was so good, sir. So as value addition, if we can go for adding little nuts, we can make it more nutritious. and attractive, which can render to all the age groups, irrespective of any disease condition.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
opportunity.
Mr. Shankaran, any
Being
questions?
being an academician, we are just looking forward to have industry interface transfer of technology also, sir. So if anybody, if any forum is willing to sponsor us, we are very well equipped with all sort of research equipments, and we can collaborate to do various in-depth research on millets, sir.
Thank you, madam. Mr. Shankaran, any
Rajesh,
comments?
madam. Dr. Partha.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Rajeshwari madam from which institute?
Sir,
Avinash
I'm
Lingam
Dr.
University,
Rajeshwari from Avinash Lingam University, Coimbatore, sir. So this
Okay,
is a
madam.
women institute. We work on millets.
Okay. Please, I will put my number in the text box. Please
I'll share it to them.
message
No
us.
problem. I'll share it to them. No problem.
Ma'am.
Sir,
good evening.
please.
Rajeshwari ma'am, good evening. Shankar.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Ma'am, I have a lot of food technologists around me. Now
Okay,
I have
sir.
about 10 people. I can get a couple of them dedicated towards some millet product research. I think with your
Sure, sir,
support
sure,
and with
sir.
institutional support makes it
Okay,
all
sir.
that more sensible, because we have been doing a lot of work on moringa and other products.
Okay,
so far.
sir.
I mean, 70% of my time is consumed towards moringa. Right now,
Okay,
we are
sir.
doing some moringa beer now. So I am concentrating on that product right now.
Sir,
So-
even we are also into, we are actually into all sort of research work related to food, sir. We are also having some moringa related products, like we are processing the leaves, then the bark of it, even drumsticks, then even the flowers, and even into, we are into edible cutleries, where we are planning to add value addition with the moringa flower. So we are also into all those aspects, sir.
Okay, excellent. I'll take your help. I'll certainly take your help on this.
Definitely, sir. It would be a great opportunity for us to work with you, sir.
No. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. So, with your permission,
Thank you,
I
sir.
just want to share a small snacks video right now. Our one Miss Shanti Iyer from Chennai has shared that particular thing to us. One second.
Continuous please. No. Texture consistency. CF. Millet data.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
This is basically a millet vada.
Greetings, welcome to 6 Day Stories. Today we are going to prepare millet vada. Let us see the ingredients. Soaked millets.
If the sound is not available, maybe Ms. Shanti Iyer can brief the things. So
Cabbage, coriander.
are you able to hear it?
Curry leaves, ginger,
Yes, sir,
chili,
yes.
cumin seeds, grind all.
I can hear, sir, but
mixed dal,
yeah.
urad dal.
It's from our.
And bring the
Can I operate from my system, sir? Is it possible?
ginger pieces.
No, 1 second. You can explain it. What is the process? You can explain it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. From beginning itself, you can.
Greetings, welcome to 6 Day Stories. Today we are
So
going
it's
to prepare
from
millet
millet.
vada.
I soaked the millets.
Let us see the
You
ingredients.
can use any millet. I just soaked the millet and all multi grains.
Soaked.
This is black urad dal I used, onion, cabbage,
curry
leaves, moringa leaves, and then see, just we grinded the thing.
Grind coarsely.
The millet with salt I grinded. It's a coarse thing, and then I am adding green chili, ginger,
Mix gently. Curry leaves.
curry leaves,
Coriander leaves.
coriander leaves,
Cumin seeds.
cumin seeds,
If you need fennel seeds also, you
fennel.
can
If you
add.
get fennel also, fennel seeds,
Then garlic pieces.
and then garlic. These are all optional only.
Onion.
Onion,
Mix gently.
just mixed everything in the flour.
Salt in the flour
It's a
required.
tight consistency. It's like masal vada only. We used
Mix all
millet
together.
also. We can use all multiple
Gently
millets, any
in a
millets.
dough.
I used thinai.
Keep a pan
See, we are pouring the check oil, organic check oil.
Oil should be little more to fry. We are using check oil, organic oil. I'm using groundnut oil. You can use groundnut or sesame oil or coconut oil also.
Same manner I tried alwa also, millet
Just
alwa.
roll the
Now just I'm rolling the
ball.
ball,
You can press using your thumb.
pressing with the thumb,
Put it in the oil.
just like a masal
Frying
vada,
gently.
frying in the oil. It's our traditional
Backside.
thing only. My granny used to make this.
Fry the vadas and take out the
Even varagu, kambu, everything.
vada is ready.
So we can serve hot with sauce or chutney. The millet vada is ready now.
So
Thank you, Partha sir.
thank you very much for the wonderful treat. It is mouth watering. Of course, we are all hungry also at this moment of time. So I now call upon Dr. Kabali to share his views and how these products can be taken up to the other Arab countries and across the globe.
Sure, thank you, Dr. Partha, for that wonderful opportunity. In fact, I should appreciate your initiative and your interest in taking up this millets as as a very important initiative from India Startup 360. Just looking at, I got my interest in millets after attending Indian Institute of Millets Research Entrepreneurship Startup Program, where I got zapped by Dr. Dayakar Rao's presentation about the opportunities presented, and also one thing which was very interestingly highlighted was the 2023 year of millets. Then I started doing some my basic research. Basically, as you know, I am into startup ecosystem building, both in Gulf region as well as in India, particularly in Tamil Nadu. We are taking a lot of initiative. So I thought that startup is this millet is going to be a very important space. So that is how I think we discussed, and this program came into the reality. And as you rightly mentioned, as Satya also highlighted, there is a lot of opportunity in the Gulf market. So this year and next year, we are going to take a lot of initiatives. Even this November 10th, I'll be in Dubai for 2 days, where I'm going to meet a lot of Indian entrepreneurs and professionals. Where one of the things I'm going to highlight is the opportunities in millet. Even I'm going to take the support of Satya just to make a small presentation to them, so that if somebody is interested, certainly we can. And in the following year, in 2022, I'm planning to go to all the Gulf countries, personally visiting all the Gulf countries, and promoting Indian startups and Indian startup ecosystem. So there also I will keep this millets as one of the very important, because today it is not only as an economic value add, but millet is going to add more to the health and sustainability, as well as the social angle to it. So today, as a business researcher, I always suggest to my entrepreneurs that you need to focus on three things: triple bottom line, where economic, social, and sustainable, value. So this, I think, millets falls exactly at the center. So it has got all the ingredients of a product as well as an entrepreneurial opportunity, which falls exactly at the center. Therefore, I'm strongly recommending. I will is continue all the millet entrepreneurs.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir. So, thank you very much, Dr. Kabali, for your kind words. And
Yes, yes.
Hello.
There is some lag at Kabali said.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay, okay. And I thought you are having some issues. I'm not sure whether I am having any issue or whatever it is. Okay, nevertheless, thank you very much for your kind words. I now call upon the man behind the show, Mr. Satya Raman, to share few words about the event. And consequently, we will slowly but steadily end toward the closing function. And of course, our beloved Major General Tajuddin is there, has been patiently listening to us. So, Satya, can you say a few quick words about the
We'll
events
quickly
and also
tell.
a sum up?
Right. Right, sir. So it is, first of all, thanks for the opportunity. Okay, so it's a like-minded people getting connected. My passion for millet and Mr. Partha's passion to conduct the millet Diwali for 10 days made both of us combine and work together, okay, to have this event scheduled. See, from the technology perspective, it's a wonderful the platform from India Startup 360. We have not seen such a platform successful, okay, and facilitating at a grand level, okay, so far, okay. That is one thing I wanted to highlight. Second thing which I wanted to highlight is the purpose for the 10-day show. When the government, everybody are trying to spread awareness and from the top down. Okay, it is like people like Partha who's supporting that from the bottom up. Okay, by making the startups and other people to work together to and connecting the dots with government agencies like IMR and APEDA. So that's a very great initiative, and we have seen that in live. And this 10 days has been a great success, and congratulate to Indian startups and the other participants as well. Okay, and like Dr. Partha said, this is not just the coming and going, okay, and then forgetting. This is something where this will be continued, okay, together for many years, okay, and as told by Dr. Taikar Rao, in continual support with IMR and with, as told by Mr. Shankaran, in continual support with APEDA and other government agencies. I think this is the right platform that connects all the dots, okay, and encourage startups. As Dr. Pata rightly said, so this will address, I think, 3 to 4 broad things. Okay, someone like Dr. Nirmala from Tiruvannamalai, when Madam was saying that, say, many startups come and approach them. Okay, many people that they wanted to start. So this is a platform where those people can be connected. Okay, where we help them. Okay, in identifying them what are the opportunities which they can take without any investment, with very small minimum investment, then they can choose the millet business which they are passionate to start about. First thing. Second thing is those who already have a brand and when they are trying to expand, then this is a platform which will help them in identifying micro distributors across India as well as abroad where their sale can be improved. And third thing is when someone with short span of shelf life, when they have a product, when they are unable to distribute beyond a large distance, this is a platform which can help in setting up a sort of a franchising model across the country and outside the country. Third thing. The fourth thing is someone who has a good shelf life and when they wanted to get into a larger distribution system. Okay, this is a platform which will help them to set up the distribution channel across India as well as in the export. Last but not the least, okay, those startups who have wonderful ideas, okay, who are prototype and they are looking for funding, then this platform will also help in getting connected with the right financial organizations or bodies. Okay, so these are the five things which we are taking it up. Okay, India Startup 360 and brands2homes.com are jointly going to take it up, and then for the next many years, okay, we are going to build like a banyan tree, have deep roots, and take the initiative. Okay, bottom up and then connecting all the dots and making the 2023 International Year of Millet highly successful and even taking it beyond that. Thank you so much. Back to Partha.
Thank you, Mr. Satyaraman. Mr. Shankaran, few quick words.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It has been a great pleasure, indeed a pleasure when offered an opportunity like this. I have been involved with many promotions in the past, maybe dating back to about 26 years when we started our agri exports very seriously, the vegetables particularly, from Maharashtra and Gujarat to start with. The most important thing about this, as I can shed light on a few points quickly, this is going to be, the central government is very seriously considering a various value proposition for millet products from India, number one. I'll tell you very interestingly, apart from the Commerce Ministry or Food Processing Ministry or any other ministry relating to, Ministry of Health or Ministry of anybody, it is the Information and Broadcasting Ministry which was very curious with me 3 days back in Delhi. The Information INB people have been sitting with me for promotion of millet starting this February 2022. So what I would request all of you is to send a few notes to Mr. Partha so that which I could collaborate with him and take it to the next level. Mr. Satyanarayan Raman can also help me out in this. Whatever help like for others to help us out. Another thing is that the need of the international markets on products have been, to some extent we have studied and some extent the study is going on. We have been advised right now from the ministry, particularly the Commerce Ministry and the Agriculture Ministry, is to concentrate on Japan, UK, Germany, Western Europe, Scandinavian region. Scandinavian region is completely bereft of millets and they have not been taking nutritive food apart from the healthy food that they have been used to eating for a long time, because their spending power is 20x compared to anybody else across the world. Compared to US, they are 20x, the Scandinavian countries. Coming back to what Mr. Ashok said in the beginning, it was a poor man's food, but I think this will become the savior of the futuristic food security of mankind. In my opinion, it will become the food security, the futuristic food security of mankind. This is a slogan which I have given to INB Ministry also. This should be noted as a futuristic food security for all good reasons. For all the reasons. There cannot be anything you can find wrong with a millet. As long as you know how to process it and as long as you know how to cook it. If you don't know how to cook it, you waste it. If you don't, exactly. So this is something which I think I pledge my complete support. I am extremely happy that many people participated. So many people have been. The response have been overwhelming, and I think the youngsters will take to millets faster than people of mid-age and old age into the business. I'm talking about the business. I think if we promote with people like ma'am in Thiruvannamalai and also people like in the Avinash College and all, they can promote a lot of youngsters getting into it. And I think there is nothing better than a millet where you can find nutrition in. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shankan. See, before handing over to Major General Tajuddin, I have few appeals to make over here, and then would like to say the concluding words. See, one thing which I request from all the stakeholders is the number really matters. It is really unfortunate that we are definitely not able to vouch that much of numbers that it should have been. I'm not telling from the commercial success point of view or whatever it is. See, for example, IIMR has an incubators of almost 500, but the participation from IIMR is hardly about 5 or 6. The people who are there in the top level, they are definitely spreading out the message, and even they ensured that okay, they are given as the press release and various newspapers and journals. Even I got the mails from various newspapers saying, okay, we are getting it from IIMR, why don't you uh, join with us and promote all your events or something like that. But unfortunate thing is the people do not have that much of faith in any of these efforts which are virtual. This I have been telling time and again. Every day I used to tell it is not another Zoom meeting or Google Meet or whatever it is, but it is something different which you are definitely trying to do and which have already achieved. Okay, so thanks to people like Dr. Nirmala Kumari and then Dr. Dayakar Rao, Dr. Shekhar, Dr. Ashok Kumar, then Mr. Shankaran, and everybody. I don't want to single out and say somebody or something like that. More than the people who are present here in this platform, it is hardly about some 30, 40. But from the front end to the expo, even now, while sitting now between 4 and 5:30 as of now, I could see almost 27 people have registered themselves and they have gone inside to watch it. So these are all organics. We don't switch on to any social media marketing or promotion, whatever it is. Whatever little amount of members we have in the groups, we spread it, and it gets spreaded on its own as a catalyst. So, but you are the people who can definitely help us to reach better. Maybe like as I have been telling that you have, if you have the contact with other people, you can go and preach. Above all, my sincere request to all these people who have participated in the expo is please spare 2 minutes time to record your acknowledgement and say a few words about the event. Whatever you would like to say, I don't say please appreciate. I don't say. If you have felt then okay, there might be some shortcoming or there may be some suggestions from you or whatever it is. Please do send us. And also, one more thing I wanted to share over here is I am contemplating for one more export expo in the last week of December up to 2nd or 3rd of January, along with YIBN. If you could see this behind this, we have lot many overseas partner. That is Gopio Business Council. It is one council which is spread in more than 110 countries, right from your Southeast Asia to Netherlands and Scandinavian countries and so on. Okay, so that is one part. And the second part is we are definitely trying to rope in more and more investment partners who will be able to help to you. Okay, so these are the two things that we would definitely lay emphasis. And please stay in connect with me and Mr. Satyaraman and ensure that your products are onboarded to the brand to home platform. And also back to back, it will be hooked up to our digital millet mart. What you have seen as the video is a virtual walkthrough of a mart where people can go and select any product and place their order. Okay, this will work something like a drop shipping method, if you are aware of that. We will not add any margin. Whatever the margin that we take as the service charges or whatever it is, the rest of the thing will reach you directly. So that is one biggest advantage you people have got. So please do join us and stay connected with us. And if you are not joined the Telegram group, please join that one also. And as you know that all good things should come to an end. So with of course with the joyous moments that we have been sharing for the last 10 days, I now call upon our beloved Major General Tajuddin sir to bid audio to you and then say a few words about it. If he that General Sahab, are you there?
Sir has sent a message.
Okay.
I think he has got another engagement on hand.
Yeah, that is there. No, that's why I was very specific. I wanted to finish by 5:30, but nevertheless, okay, at times it happens. Okay, no problem. So maybe Pragyananji, may I call upon you to do the vote of thanks and on behalf of the community, and then let's formally close this event. Over to you, Pragyananji.
Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. You give a lot of surprises.
I hope it's a pleasant surprise.
This is the only community which is Millet.
Yes.
Millet is the community. This is the community.
From the community. I told you even on yesterday also I told it is of the woman, by the woman, for the woman, like that it is by the community it is. Okay.
I know.
I am only a catalyst. I am only a via media to connect people. Okay, I am sitting there in my sofa in my bedroom and I am enjoying the things what I do. So that is what is required, and things are happening automatically. Be it Preeti who connected from Canada, or be it Sai Padma connected from Vizag or whatever it is. Things are happening automatically. Okay, so please go ahead and let's formally conclude the.
Yes, sir. Before the 10 days, we didn't know who is Parthasarathi sir. But through IMR, we were in incubation and came here and participated. And it really, what I see is a real connecting the dots. And almost we have virtually this COVID times, we met people with really experienced and inspiring, and those who are budding entrepreneurs. So it's almost what I say is it's a kind of relay race that has started, and it would continue for very, very, very long years, as somebody has said, that this is just a start. So this is the starting journey. I on behalf of IS360 thank all the participants by name, and the participants who are engaging themselves by entering the virtual shopping and exhibition, and also who have been watching the YouTube channel whenever they have time. So we thank all of them who have really touched the IS360 and come in contact. And there is a saying that why people meet, why they stay connected with each other. There is a purpose. Ye just bahana hai, but what is the divine plan? Nobody knows. We know only after years to come. So with this, I thank all the participants virtually, and I thank also IS360 for treating us with different kinds of menus every day. And also, somebody said, like the diversity. What is important here is the food diversity. The food diversity that India has, and launching it to as a launching pad from India to the world, entire world. So I think let us thank ourselves, and with a big round of applause, open your mics, and then let's congratulate ourselves.
Thank you, Pragyanand. Of course, our young lady Ruchika has been raising her hands for a long time. I said, okay, say a quick words and then let's wind up. I don't want to disappoint anybody. Yeah, Ruchika, please unmute.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to end this with our pizza-based little small video to everybody, trying to show them how can you make a nice pizza out of these. If you allow me, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No problem.
Actually, we are coming in the reverse, Ruchika. We are starting from ice cream, coming to pizza. Yeah, this is too much.
This is
Too
too
cruel,
much.
man. Come on, for a nice product like Millet, you should have gone with pizza first.
No, okay, no problem. Please go ahead.
Just see, just 1 minute.
No problem.
Maybe another opportunity to have another round of ice cream.
That's the spirit, sir. That's the spirit. I know.
Please go ahead.
Yes.
You're going to show something or present something?
Or you are free to send to us. We will give our address. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can WhatsApp also.
I'll show you something.
Yeah,
please.
Please.
क्या कर रहा है ये? So this is my husband.
So you're married to the pizza, is it?
How you're doing it now?
Yeah, Ruchika, I've seen your husband. I've seen your husband in Novotel.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Millet amma. Play it. No, don't worry, all of you, please share your videos there in the Telegram group. Okay, we'll also post everything to our channel, IS360. We have got a channel.
Yeah, you have to play. Right?
Yeah, it is playing. Okay.
Sir, can you all see?
We can see, but it
I
is
don't
there.
think so. They are able to see.
It is still stand still.
Yeah, we can see, but it is paused.
Sir, all your key, no?
Yeah, it is paused because somebody can pick up some piece.
Oh, okay, just playing it again. Just playing it again. Okay, sir.
It still looks like gajar ka halwa. Okay, now I can see the pizza.
Bake the pizza. Yes, it is working, but a bit slow. Maybe your network is very slow. The topping is excellent, to be frank.
Yeah, too hungry.
Okay.
How was it, sir?
So why don't you show your real husband? Yeah, shown the pizza. We didn't see him.
This one, I didn't get you.
Ruchika, to eat this pizza, where should I come? You tell me, Ruchika, now.
Bangalore.
Any
Bangalore, that's all. No, not a
time,
problem. I asked
come over any Bangalore, sir. We are from Bangalore.
Yeah. Excellent. Then I will come over.
So we would really like.
That's it.
No, we would like
meet
to.
everybody
We want to see Mr. Ruchika.
Where is he? You shared the pizza.
Like pizza. Yes. I was.
What's your name, sir?
He's my backbone.
He's your backbone. He's also the poster boy, I think, of the entire.
Millet Appa.
Millet Appa.
Millet Appa.
Millet Appa.
Good. Hello, guys. It's had quite amount of fun, and we'll continue this trend. Don't worry. And
thank you so much.
Starting from maybe first 8th, okay, 7th or 14th of November, maybe from the Children's Day, we'll have every Sunday, anytime convenient you tell us, we'll have a video chat in our Telegram group about explaining your products and introducing maybe new members to the, okay, that we'll do it. That's my word. And already some 455 people are there. Please ensure that no, you add one more zero to it and it becomes 4,500. And we ensure that by the year 2023 that India Startup 360 and Brand to Home become together a big brand on their own. Okay. So thank you everybody and wish you all a very, very, very happy and prosperous Deepavali. Stay safe and stay connected. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Let it be a millet safe Diwali.
Millet safe Diwali. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you. See you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Wish you everyone a very happy Diwali.
Thank you, Pankaj sir. Happy Diwali.
Thank you.
Let's meet each other soon.
Yeah, that's
Everyone, happy Diwali to everyone. Indeed, a big community. This festival.